let's go to Southern California and meet up with our featured guest for this evening. And Christopher, how are you, sir?
I just want you to know that here in Long Beach, the temperature dropped to 60 today. And everybody put on their sweatshirts and turned on their heaters. It was cold.
Yeah. Don't talk to me about 60 being cold anymore. Christopher Burkhart, Stellar Shows and Concerts. Welcome to the show. I know we're going to talk about which are we talking about, man? You got so many businesses going on. You got a concert business, and now you got a new tiki bar.
I am the curator of the music at Secret Island in Long Beach.
Nice. Okay.
8-10 years ago, when Down the Beachcomber was still open, we spent 5 years presenting music in that location, which was awesome because they had 3 separate showrooms with stages and sound systems. We presented everybody from Tikiyaki 5-0 to Asleep at the Wheel. We had a whole lot of fun for 5 years. So last October, when Secret Island finally opened up, which is a bamboo bend designed tiki speakeasy in downtown Long Beach, I was excited to be able to work with them to present the music. So we call it the Secret Island Tiki Restaurant and Music Lounge. We have live music 4 nights a week, Thursday through Sunday. We have a nice stage. We have a dedicated sound man, but that's not the whole story. The whole story really is the drinks that they make and the food they present. Secret Island has everything going on, and they've just recently hired an ex-bartender from Down the Beachcomber, there's that name again, to help them with their mixology and get things squared away at Secret Island. So I'm pretty proud of that.
Very nice.
Some of the dishes that they have there include the Moco Loco, or I'm sorry, the Loco Moco. And that's one of my favorites. They have a pineapple stuffed chicken dish. They have an ahi poke bowl and all the traditional drinks, including some of their original ones, such as Pele's Fire. Now, Secret Island is dedicated to Pele, the goddess of volcanoes. And so they've named a drink after her. It's a spicy rum and juice drink. And when you order this drink, they push a little button, and all of a sudden the entire place turns into a thunderstorm with lightning and black lights, lava coming up through the floor.
Nice.
It's quite an experience to see what they're doing at Secret Island. Kind of like a Disney experience.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's like a Trader Sam's.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can share this photo. That's the entrance to Secret Island. When you walk into the speakeasy, you go down a tunnel and it's dark. And all of a sudden the lights come on, the thunder flashes, the sound of the rainforest happens. And it's quite an experience.
Nice.
It's got one of the longest tiki bars I've ever seen. A lot of high-end rums. And they really make this place happen. There's that chicken bowl I was talking about.
Oh man, that looks awesome.
Now, when we did our grand opening back in October, we had the Hula Girls band play for the grand opening, and they knocked the place out. We did 2 seatings that day, and both were sold out. But of course, the Hula Girls, it was their reunion after 2 years of not even playing together.
Yeah.
So pretty proud of that. And as you can see, I've transitioned over to the music side.
I did notice that. Nice transition.
So let's talk for a minute about what we're doing over there at Secret Island. Not only do we have live music 4 nights.
Oh, you want to take the screen image off, unshare your screen so we can get back to you. There we go.
Cool. There I am. What a pro. Even though we opened in October, we've already produced 60 shows at Secret Island. I'm really proud of that. This weekend especially will be our 60th show on Saturday. And that happens to be the Surf Tones Trio, which is one of the oldest surf bands in the state of California. Used to be all the surf bands came from California. Not anymore. But let's talk for a minute about some of the bands we've had there in the past. Dick Dickerson's Ventures Mania. We had Dave Stuckey's Hukalau Hot Shots just recently. We had Tiki Tronic this past weekend.
I
The
saw that.
Volcanics
That
have
looked
played
like that was a
there.
great event.
The Volcanics have played there. The Martini Kings, Big Boy Combo. We're hitting all the traditional tikis as well as bringing in exotica, vintage jazz, hula billy, surf, bossa nova, and even some jump blues. Every Friday now we have Mondo Durami's Bossa Nova Friday. So anyone that wants to come into this Tiki Speakeasy will find some of the greatest musicians and the coolest music. What a scene we've got going on there on those nights. There's even a dance floor. Sometimes there's no cover. For Mondo, there's a $10 cover, and it's well worth it. And also we presented Nat and her Tiki Tigers, a new band called Shorty's Swinging Coconuts, who's coming back next month. We had
Now,
the
is
Satin Dolls one time.
Shorty from the
Shorty
Hula
from the
Girls?
Hula Girls.
Nice.
He's got his own band now. We even brought in the Bell Furies. Remember the Bell Furies? They
Yeah.
broke up at Down the Beachcomber. It was the last place they played, and that was 5 years ago. But we brought them out to Secret Island because we wanted to make a special event out of that. I could go on. There's more bands, but I'm more interested in talking about what we've got coming up. And that is, we've got the Black Ball Bandits coming up. We're bringing in Surfer Joe from Italy. We have the Surf Tones this Saturday, and the Hot House Gang is coming next month as well. So we're pretty proud of all the music that we're presenting at Secret Island. We hope that you guys can all show up sometime and see what this is all about.
Well, I tell you, I mean, I've been a big fan of yours and your work since the Down the Beachcomber days, because I remember going in there and I would see the posters of all the acts that were coming. And it's like, I wanted to be there every weekend. I wanted to be there every night to see all these bands. So amazing that you're like the king of the Southern California tiki music. I'm going to leave it at that.
Please.
So talk to us a little bit about how you got here. I mean, there aren't many people doing this just for tiki music. So it's a rather unique spot. What put you in this role?
I just love roots music of all kinds. I work with different venues around Southern California. We bring in Western swing and rockabilly and honky tonk, but at Secret Island, we're trying to keep it more focused toward the more exotic stuff.
Right.
And we even bring in DJs too. And these DJs that come in and do a show like the Pink Panther Party, where everyone shows up dressed as the Rat Pack in the 50s and dance all night to that kind of music. It's so much fun. Being a live music purveyor, I've never become accustomed to presenting a DJ, but since we opened Secret Island, we've found 5 different DJs that all create some beautiful exotic music and do a wonderful job getting the people dancing, drinking, and dining.
Yeah, it's music is definitely a key component. We had somebody on a few weeks ago that traveled around the country to all these different tiki bars, and we talked about the drinks, we talked about the decor, and that's why I brought up, all right, so talk to us about the music that goes in, because music sets the tone, really, no pun intended, but it sets the tone for what the experience is like.
And what I love about Secret Island is they have a dedicated sound engineer for every show I do, whether it's a DJ or a live band or an orchestra or a combo. They really care about the music they're presenting, just like they care about their food quality and their drinks.
Yeah, that's incredible. And we had one of the people in the chat asking about streaming the shows that you do. Have you thought about doing any kind of streaming for folks that are not in the area?
We do stream all of our shows at Campus Jack's, which is more of a jazz club. And at Secret Island, we don't have that set up. However, there is a radio station that shares the space with Secret Island, and we have plans in the works to present a live radio broadcast in the future.
Nice.
So I'm glad you brought that up. That's something I'd forgotten about. That's the kind of thing that we not only can show live I'm sorry, present live music over the radio waves, but we can also pick up older shows and run those as well.
Awesome. So yeah, that's really good, especially for I hate saying this now, those of us that don't live in Southern California, we don't get a chance to see these things and attend these.
Come on out here on vacation is all I can say.
Oh, I've already got plenty of business trips lined up. It's just I got to get this damn COVID thing to settle down, apparently. So yeah. So speaking of which, I mean, tell us a little bit about, how that impacted your business. I mean, you obviously came out of it very well because you're back going and doing shows again. But what was that impact like?
Well, for 2 years during the main pandemic, we presented live shows outdoors in a big circus tent at Campus Jacks, and that kept the music going, and we would get crowds of 40 to 50 people, all socially distanced. Nowadays, we've taken the tent down, and then of course Omicron comes along. Because we are restaurants, we serve food and drinks, so we're not as strict about some of the requirements that other bars and clubs might be. Nonetheless, staff wears masks, we recommend vaccinations, and of course we keep people as far apart as we can within reason.
Right. Yeah, no, that's good. And that was difficult for everyone to get through. So I'm glad that you were able to do that. And what a great way to do it, doing the outdoor live concerts. So talk to us a little bit about, what's your vision for what you're bringing into the club?
To Secret Island?
Yeah.
The vision is to keep as much eclectic roots and tiki music in front of you as possible. And we're after 60 shows, we're gradually figuring out what it is the audience really wants to see. So we're doing less and less of the residencies and more of bringing in one-offs. Like we've got a band called Hunka Hunka Hula coming in from some other state.
All I'm picturing is a bunch of buff guys in hula skirts and coconut bras. Thank you for mentioning that. I need to get that image out of my head.
Hunka Hunka Hula, all dressed up as Elvis, right? We'll see. But it's fun. It's fun finding all these new bands. And if anyone out there has recommendations for tiki music, I'd love to hear them.
Well, I know you had Jason Lee quite a bit at Don's. I don't know if he performed at Don's. I don't know if he was part of your shows.
He has become my holy grail for this show at Secret Island. We've been trying to get a date set for months, and we still don't have one.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to when you have that one set up. So where's the best place for people to track online? Should, hey, we've got a few days, we're going to make a run to Southern California, or I'm going to come out there on vacation. Where can we check out, or if I'm living in the area, where can we check out your schedule?
For Secret Island, it's w.thesecretisland.com.
Okay.
We keep that up to date every day. It's got the menu listed. It's got all the bands listed, the past, present, beautiful photo gallery. So you can check the place out that way.
Nice.
For the shows we do at Campus Jacks, stellarshows.net. That's my company I've had for, 8 years now.
Yeah.
.net.
So how did you get started in this? How did Stellar Shows get started for you?
I've been presenting music since 1976, when we used to close off a street in Kalamazoo, bring in a hay bale stage, throw the bands up there, have a big art fair, and it was just a big hippie hoot. And ever since then, music has been my passion.
Nice.
Nothing commercial, nothing mainstream. It's all roots music.
That is beautiful. And I don't have to ask you how you got from Kalamazoo, Michigan to California. Believe me, I know that story.
As fast as I could.
Yeah, exactly. And good on you for staying there. I'm saying that now because I'm freezing my tuchus off. So in 8 years, what's been the well, I'm going to ask a twofold question. So the first part, what's the biggest band? What's the biggest act that you've worked with? Because I've seen some pretty cool names.
Asleep at the Wheel, Lucinda Williams, J.D. McPherson, Pokey Lafarge. I can't even remember most of these. I mean, we've had over 500 shows.
Now, out of all of those, what would you say is the one that stands out the most? It was like, that was the most awesome show we've done ever.
It's got to be Asleep at the Wheel. It's a Western swing band. We presented them 3 different times, once at Down the Beachcomber. And to see that big band on that little stage was really something. But we had been nominated for an Ameripolitan Award for doing the best roots music on the West Coast. And they said, we got to come and play this place. So this 10-piece band came in and showed up on a stage designed for 5 people. We made it work. And it was just the high point of my career. Yeah,
it sounds like it. That would have been an awesome concert. I like that band. I've heard some of their stuff. It would be great to see them in person live. So you keep mentioning roots music, because every time I hear roots music, I think reggae, but you're using it in a very different term. So where does that term come from, and what does it apply to specifically?
I consider roots music to be anything out of the mainstream that has had a history in Americana, from rockabilly to folk to jazz to blues. That's roots music.
Okay, that makes sense. American roots. Yes, I totally get that. That is awesome. Anything else you wanted to add, talking about either of the sides of the business here?
No,
Sure.
just I'm here today for Secret Island, and we want to see you there. So please, if you get a chance to come down to Long Beach, please do.
And I understand Sam is working to get mixologists from Secret Island onto the show. So I'm looking forward to having them on as soon as we can.
You bet.
All right. And when I come out to California, we're going to do a live remote broadcast from Secret Island.
It's a deal.
All right. Perfect. You heard it here. And it's all recorded. I'm just saying. And it's going to be on the internet. Millions of people are going to hear it. So you can't back out now.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Christopher. Definitely appreciate you coming on.
Hey, Jeff, are you going to play that little video? I sent you the link earlier today with the 2-minute video about the history of Secret Island.
Let me get into that here in a little bit. I will definitely play that.
Is that far-off eruption and crashing surf a mere mirage?
The legend of an enchanted mythical island has captured the heart of many oceanic explorers.
But this tropical island has evaded all those searching for it.
It's the mythical home of hula girls, volcanoes, and exotic drinks.
It's a place of abundance and joyous comfort.
After searching the 7 seas, the secret island has finally emerged.
It's a Polynesian paradise in Long Beach.
We're celebrating Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of fire and volcanoes.
Revel in this mysterious grotto with fine food and liquid libations merge with the sound of the islands.
Enjoy its atmosphere of contentment and joy.
More than an illusion, Secret Island is tiki authenticity at its finest.
Meet our ambassadors of Aloha with a craft cocktail in hand.
Enjoy the tempting tastes and potent potions of Secret Island.
Guaranteed to relax your inhibitions.
Bye.